Brussels and Warsaw have long been at odds over Polish judicial reforms. Most recently, the EU had denied the country access to aid. Parliament has now made an important decision. The Polish Parliament decided on Thursday to abolish the controversial disciplinary chamber at the Supreme Court. The chamber, which could punish and dismiss judges, is at the center of the conflict over the judicial reform of the National Conservative Polish government that has been going on for years now. The members of the panel were appointed by the State Judicial Council, which is politically controlled. The EU accused Warsaw of using the disciplinary chamber to undermine the independence of the judiciary and thus violate a fundamental value of the European Union. According to the PAP agency, 231 MPs voted in favor of the draft in the second reading on Thursday, while 208 were against it. There were 13 abstentions. After being passed in the Polish parliament, the law now goes to the second chamber of parliament, the Senate. President Andrzej Duda presented the draft in February. The amendment provides for the abolition of the disciplinary chamber at the Supreme Court. The Supreme judges currently working there can move to another chamber or retire. A new chamber for professional responsibility is to be set up in place of the controversial disciplinary chamber. 33 people are to be drawn at random from among all the judges of the Supreme Court, with the exception of the court president. The president will select 11 judges from each of them for a 5-year term. The draft also provides for the introduction of a review of judges' impartiality and independence. The EU has blocked Corona aid for Poland and only wants to release it if important parts of the judicial reform of the National Conservative PiS government are reversed. This also includes the abolition of the disciplinary chamber. After approval by the Polish Parliament, the draft law introduced by Polish President Andrzej Duda, as I said, now still has to be passed by the Senate, but it probably will. The EU Commission has made the dissolution of the disciplinary chamber a prerequisite for the release of European Corona aid of around 35 billion euros. In October, the Court of Justice of the European Union, the ECJ, imposed a fine of 1 million euros per day on Poland in the dispute over the disciplinary body, which has now totaled more than 200 million euros. The Polish government said last week that it hoped that the EU aid funds would be released soon after the imminent dissolution of the disciplinary chamber. However, critics complain that the law that has now been passed does not address concerns about political influence on the judiciary in Poland. This draft law does not meet the conditions of the European Commission, said Polish opposition MP Barbara Dolniak. The dissolution of the disciplinary chamber should also be an issue during a visit by EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. She wants to travel to Poland next week. And I'll see you in my next video. Bis gleich.